Ibrahim's answer. So Ibrahim's is an interesting one. It's kind of classic Ibrahim in the fact that it's he obviously really understands. It's a clever response, but it just lacks that development. So Ibrahim says, political changes have played a role in the presentations of genders and races through time and advertising. Again, super clear starting sentence. This is evident in the different brand values being communicated for women to have a preferred response to a commercial or print advert. Again, really, really nice. He's got the specific reference to branding, preferred response. We've got the reception theory there. So you've already got some media language. His answer's really focused. For example, fantastic, he's going in. The 2018 Oma advert promised to ease the day-to-day struggles of being a mother. However, the 1950s print advert presented Oma to be an enjoyable tool for cleaning for mothers for wives. Now, can you see there where he's being quite sparse? So he gives those two examples. They're both correct. They're both accurate. I can tell from the first two sentences he understands the question and he's starting to answer it in a relevant way, but he misses two opportunities to be more specific. So I've added this red sentence here, reflecting how challenging and stressful this responsibility is in contemporary society, just to unpack that a bit more. And then I've said for the last section, through the use of. Remember in Amelia's, I suggested through the use of the perfectly coiffed, grinning mainstream white woman. Here, that's where I put that in there. However, Amelia did have more specific details and she sort of painted that picture with more development, whereas Ibrahim's is a little bit too cursory, doesn't really justify the comments he makes. In the second paragraph, he says, another way political changes have played a role. I like the fact that he's gone back to the question. I like the fact he's got a secondary idea. So again, really clear he understands the question really well. I played a role in the development of advertising as the presentation of the chores and daily workload. For example, the 1950s print advert presents chores and cooking to be entertainment for mothers. However, in the 2018 advert, Omo presents chores to be a labour of love they endure rather than necessarily enjoy. This is a really clever idea. This is so classic. This is a top band idea. The fact that they are representing housework itself in a different way, that the actual representation of that activity has shifted. That's really perceptive, but he doesn't explore, he doesn't show me that he fully understands the idea. I know he does because I know how clever he is, but I don't think that he's unpacked it. You know, he's written those things that in two sentences and just missed again the opportunity to say through the use of and just justify his ideas. So it's a clever response. It's not enough to get him the marks, unfortunately. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 8 here. It's relevant. He uses accurate statements all the way through. He's got some good media language in there. But the issue is the specific examples are not there to back up the comments he's made. And there's a lack of detail there to show me he really understands what he's saying, even though I know he does. So those are the two responses. And I'd just like you to show me that you understand by just writing the boxes underneath what went well, what would be better. And then in a moment, you're going to have a go yourself at having another 8-mark question. Good luck.